Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese Gaming here, and we'll get back to more of Let's Play Majora's Mask. Last time we got to Great Bay Temple and fought against the first mid-boss of this temple, Wart. In doing so, we got the ice arrows. Let me tell you something about the ice arrows. In Ocarina of Time, they were pretty much just a novelty item. They were, originally they planned all the medallions in Ocarina of Time to actually power up your arrows. That's why you would get the fire arrows in the fire temple, the ice arrows in the water temple. And I can just imagine you would get the regular arrows in the forest temple, and you would eventually get a shadow or spirit arrow in later temples, which would be an interesting idea. As for but they only programmed up to the ice arrows. And, well, the ice arrows never really had a purpose in Ocarina of Time. I mean, they would freeze enemies, and that was about it. But in this game, they have a bit more of a purpose. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and smash these pots just to get some hearts and some arrows. And I'll show you just how helpful the ice arrows are in this game. Or at least they are for the dungeon. Okay, that's just rupees. Gonna go ahead, open this door. Of course, get some more hearts. Collect some bombs. Rupees! Rupees! Anyways. Okay, this is really just me restocking my items, so I'll just go ahead. That was pretty close. Anyways, no more use for the bombs anymore. I'll just go ahead and go back to my Majora mask. And I'll bring out my ice arrows. And I'll show you what was planned for Ocarina of Time, but never actually made it into the final game. Although managed to appear here in Majora's Mask. And no, it does not involve blowing up this bomb chew. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna have to avoid the Octoroks. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. I want to get over here. And as you can see, we freeze the Octorok into a block of ice. And we can now stand on top of it since it's floating on top of the water. Tettle is just trying to point that out to her, but I ignored her. So I'll nearly jump off the platform, and you notice, hey, the water isn't running in this. Let's go ahead and push it, and have the water run here once more. Nice, now we'll go ahead and become a Zora. And we're just gonna go ahead and return to the main room. Avoiding skullfish along the way. Alright, the pressure work done. I have to go through this door instead. We'll be sped out, and the only way we can go is through the upper red door once again. But now that we have the ice arrows, they're gonna be a bit more handy. And I collected a rupee from presumably the skullfish. Oh, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and take off our mask, and we're gonna go ahead and... Did not mean to do that. Gonna hookshot back onto the chest. Wow, the map at chest actually has been helpful so far. We're gonna go around and take a look. We can shoot the water and take a look. Ice appears. Should be able to climb up top. Yes, we can. Most people say that these ice are a bit hard to jump on, so many people actually suggest using the Gekko form to jump on top. Especially when you have these enemies, frickin' skullfish. Hold on. There we go, got rid of those pests. Okay, I guess Chica Conway was right. Mikhail is pretty much one for percut. I said that in the previous video as well, didn't I? Saying percussion instead of concussion. Mikhail is a guitar player, not a drum player. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead, freeze the water again, and miss entirely. And like I said, many people actually like using the Gekko form to help get across, so I'm gonna try that this time. Take it off. There we go, so it was a bit helpful. Nice. Now we got a new enemy. We'll have Teddle check it out. Blue Choo Choo. It doesn't have anything inside of it, so it's really just a blob of water. Well, that's an obvious hint. So obvious that you can even hit that handle and say, do you see anything to get on here? Yes, another hint. Don't you think it's kind of obvious by the blue choo by itself? By the way, I think that's the only one in the game, and it's about to unfreeze. So we might as well go ahead and target on it once again. Whoops. There we go, finally. Lime. Be wary of the bomb chew here. Bump into it with our shield. And you see another flywheel. Well, let's go ahead and grab onto it. I guess we're gonna push it instead of grab it. That's funny, I'm usually used to grabbing things and pulling that, but it seems like this playthrough, the Temple Link is pushing it instead. Not that it really matters. Anyways, kill the chew because that's gonna be annoying. And I think I'm gonna restock on some magic here. Magic and arrows, of course. Hold on. There we go. Man, what is it with chews just jumping over me like crazy? Oh well. Let's see. We go ahead, hit that lever, and now we're gonna have to go back through the other way. Right through the Dexy hands. Not the room where the Dexy hands. Or rather, they're not rooms, they're paths. Along the current. Go too soon for that dolphin jump. And you know what? With the ice arrows, another use. We can now get up to that door earlier. I didn't point it out before, but you can see it for yourself now. Climb up here and jump up. Go ahead and defeat these ice here to replenish some magic and whatever novelties you might need. Why am I referring to magic as a novelty? I may not know. Anyways, you see a door here. Looks like we're gonna have to melt it. Yep, this temple is going to concentrate on not only freezing things, but also melty things. Melty things? I mean melting things. Oh, whatever. Open this door and... Hello, old friend! You want to quickly reapply your ice arrows? And lock onto Gekko here. Go ahead and attack him. He'll jump up into the air. And just have this blob fall down. He can actually go ahead and W up. So instead, I'm gonna use the ice arrow. Freeze him. And defeat Gex and hit strikes once again. Why am I calling him Gex? He's not the video game character that everyone pretty much have forgotten about. He's probably gonna swallow me up. Ooh, just barely did not. If he does that, he'll actually have a pretty funny attack animation. Well, it looks like you're gonna see that attack animation right here. Gonna lose 2 hearts in the process, and... pound! I love that. Get away from him. Get away. And find that guy. I'll try to throw that at you. Strike him again. Went away from that orb. Wait for him to bounce back up. Stand by it. Target him. And navigate around until you can get to him. There we go, and he's a frog again. Now you may have remembered something. Remember that frog when we saved Snowhead by bringing back spring? Let's get the Majora mask and see if we can talk to that frog. Let's talk to Gekko now that he can speak to him with the Majora mask. On, Don Gero. Gero, Atunome, Uto, Momiji, no Miji. No, never mind. Don Gero, and it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? You need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. Is it true? But I had heard that it was still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I shall definitely go to the mountains, so let us meet again. Well, he's actually the last frogs we're supposed to collect, and you may... Whoa! Double crate for the win! He's actually the last frog we're supposed to meet, but because of sequence breaking, he ends up being the first. Anyways, we'll go through this door, and hey! We're in that caged up room now. And take a look. We finally got the boss key. Now you may be thinking, this means that we're halfway done with the dungeon, that we're almost done with the dungeon, right? You know, usually you get the boss key at the end, right? If you played this game before, you're laughing. If you haven't played this game before, you better be crying because we're only halfway there. Yes, you heard me right. We got all the dungeon items, yet we're only halfway done with this dungeon. See how many rooms we have not completed. See how many chests there are. See how many fairies we have. We're only halfway through this dungeon. But regardless of that, I think I'm gonna end it here. Next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we're gonna hopefully finish up Great Bay Temple. And if you like this video, go ahead, leave behind a like. You go ahead and leave behind a comment. And if you want to stay notified of my future videos, hit that subscribe button. It does not bite, I promise. Anyways, I hope to see you guys next time.